Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, it's your #1 Fat coming to you again with another one of these intriguing FIFA experiments. And we got an all-time versus an all-time that is going to get those nips all nice and hard, because we're doing all-time Premier League versus all-time La Liga. We're going to take these two historic leagues and have them battle it out two ways. First, we're going to put them into career mode and see which team finishes higher in a simulated season. And then we're going to have these two leagues go head-to-head in a live action portion to see who will reign supreme on the virtual pitch. So if you're excited to see the best players from past and present of La Liga and the English top flight, then go ahead, smush a hard right nipple into the like button right now. Subscribe if you are new. But without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce you to the greatest all-time Premier League squad, Asterisk. That asterisk being, if they were in FIFA 10 or if they didn't get an icon card, then I'm not gonna just guess what David Beckham's stats are. A lot of players have played for both leagues, but I, for the most part, place them into the league that they're more renowned for. The example being Cristiano Ronaldo, very famously played for Manchester United. I would have loved to put him into the Premier League, but if I'm being honest with myself, he is more renowned, he's played longer, he's gotten more accolades over at Real Madrid, so he's going to be part of the La Liga side. That all being said, this Premier League side is nothing to shake a stick at. Starting out on the left side, we got Thierry Henry. Once again, another player who's played for both. He played for Arsenal as well as Barcelona, but I mean, he's more renowned for his time at Arsenal. Come on. Primarily played as a striker, but started out as a left winger, so that's where we're going to slot him in because we just have too many strikers in both of these teams. Speaking of which, the highest rated striker that I put into this Premier League side is Kenny Dalglish. The Liverpool legend is an absolute monster in this year's FIFA. And on the right side, it doesn't get any better than Georgie Best. In the midfield, we have our first current day player in Kevin De Bruyne. I think he is very much one of the greatest midfielders we've ever seen. And alongside him, we have Ruud Gullit, who played the twilight of his career over at Chelsea. And then the captain of this side, I think it's pretty appropriate, is the Liverpool legend himself, Stevie G. On the back line, you have Emmanuel Petit, who played over at Arsenal for a while. You have current day Virgil van Dijk, who's fantastic. You have Rio Ferdinand, a legend at Manchester United. And I moved Bobby Moore into the right back position just because he's a little bit shorter. Then in between the sticks, you got Peter Schmeichel. Then on the bench, you got a treasure trove of icons as well. You got Edwin van der Sar, Michael Ballack, Drogba, Desai was over at Chelsea for a bit. Ruud van Nistelrooy scored a whole bunch of goals for Manchester United. Bergkamp, Arsenal legend. Ryan Giggs, Manchester United legends. John Barnes, Eden Hazard, even though he's over at Real Madrid now. We have current day Robinson, who's in here. I mean, he'll probably go down as one of the best left backs we'll ever see in the Premier League, but mostly on here for depth. You got Paul Scholes, Trent Alexander-Arnold. Once again, probably will go down as a legendary right back. Hans Lehmann, Mark Overmars, Pires, all Arsenal legends. You got Laurent Blanc, who played for a little bit over at Manchester United. Current day Sadio Mane, Ian Rush, Sol Campbell, Frankie Lamps, Litmanen, Essien, Varane, Michael Owen, Makelele, Okocha, Keane, flashback Wayne Rooney, and then modern day Mohamed Salah, N'Golo Kante, and of course Alan Shearer. As you can see, I put a lot of names on here, but I'm sure I'm missing a handful here and there of players that maybe I could have recreated, or a couple of icons and strikers that I left out. But I think this is a pretty strong side. With the all-time Premier League team coming out to an attack of 92, a mid of 91, and a defense of 89. Very strong. But how does it compare to the all-time La Liga side? And yeah, this is going to be pretty tough. You got Cristiano Ronaldo starting out at a 94 over on the left wing. Then you got 96 R9 Ronaldo as your striker. And then I put Lionel Messi on the right side, and he's going to be the captain of the side, coming in at a 94. And the midfield, it gets even scarier. At the cam position, you have prime 96 rated Zinedine Zidane. Then you have 97 rated Maradona, who was over at Barcelona for a second. Rijkaard played in La Liga for a little bit. He's going to be at the CDM position. Then you got Zambrata on the right side. You have Cannavaro, who played over at Real Madrid. Puyol, who's a Barcelona legend. And then Roberto Carlos at the left back position. He was also a Barcelona legend. Starting keeper, we're going to go flashback Iker Casillas. I think he's probably the most memorable keeper legend that we've seen recently in La Liga. And then on the bench, it's a treasure trove. They got two 94s on the bench in Ronaldinho and Johan Cruyff, and then you got 92s in Raul, Figo, and Rivaldo. Kaká, new icon this year for Real Madrid. Ronald Koeman had a legendary career over at Barcelona. Luis Suarez just on here for depth mostly. You got Hierro, you got Neymar, Piqué, George Hagi, got current day Jordi Alba and Carvajal for depth. Same thing with Jan Oblak. You got Deco, who played for Barcelona. Guardiola obviously played for Barcelona. Stoichkov, also Barcelona. Kluivert, also Barcelona. Busquets, also Barcelona. Finally, some Real Madrid men. Butragueno, Modric, Laudrup. Who did he play for? Michael Laudrup played for both Barcelona and Real Madrid. And then you got Gareth Bale for depth. You got Hugo Sanchez, Hernandez, and Ramos, all Real Madrid men. And then you got Ter Stegen, who's on current day Barcelona. And then you have Clarence Seedorf, who played for Real Madrid. With the La Liga team total coming out to an astounding 92 in attack, 94 in mid, and 91 in defense. Absolutely a monster. One day this is going to change, guys. One day this is going to change, and then you'll know. I won't tell you. You'll just notice in the background. Alright boys, now I've taken both of these teams and I placed them into career mode, and now we're going to sim to the end of the season. As for me to remain neutral and to put both of these sides into a neutral ground, I placed both of them into the Bundesliga, and I shall be simming as a neutral party of Borussia Dortmund. So let's go ahead and sim to the end of the season, and while that gets going, you guys know the drill by now. You guys can go ahead, vote up in the iThings on which league do you think is going to come out on top. On this one, doesn't necessarily need to win the league, just whoever is high up in the table, but they're going to win the league. But I guess we'll see at the end of the season. Take it away, Time Wizard.
Go, Time Wizard!
Alright boys, we sit at the end of the season. Let's go ahead and see how the players did. Okay, so despite both teams being filled of icons, it is Robert Lewandowski who is the greatest striker of all time, apparently. He came out with the golden boot, scoring 28 goals. One of the Ronaldos was behind him with 26. Not totally sure which one. Ronaldinho came in 3rd place, and he got Zinedine Zidane in 5th place with 17. Go down the list, and it is all the way in 5th place. Thierry Henry scored 17, which is the highest for anyone from the English leagues. You got Kevin De Bruyne on here as well with 16. Georgie Best popped on here as well, and Kenny Dalglish all the way down in 15th, scoring 14 goals. We go over to assists, and it's La Liga who goes ahead and takes it. Zinedine Zidane getting himself 18 assists. Expect nothing less from the bald-headed god. You got Thierry Henry coming in 2nd place with 12 assists, and then Robert Lewandowski rounding out a fantastic season of his with 10 assists as well. For the English side, you got Eden Hazard on here in 6th place, and then all the way down in 13th, 14th, you got Ronaldinho and Ronaldo. Ooh, and it is a tie for clean sheets. Jan Oblak and Peter Schmeichel coming in with 23 apiece. I do not know which team is going to go ahead and take this. As you can see, Dortmund is in 4th place. 3rd place is Bayern. And drumroll please, is it England or is it Spain? It is Spain. Oh, I was rooting for England, guys. I'm a bigger fan of the Prem. And it was very, very close. As you can see, 99 points was the total that went ahead and took it, although the England side very closely behind with 97. For a closer look here, you could see that it was almost identical. The only difference is that Liverpool drew one more game and Barcelona didn't draw any. They had 33 wins and 1 loss. And we go in offensively, the Spanish were better than the English by about 10 goals, although defensively pretty much the same. In fact, the English side was better defensively. But if you wanted a defense that'll never let you down, let me introduce you to Dashlane. Dashlane is a mobile and desktop app that gives you shortcuts for everything you do online. You may know them for the password storage tech, which automatically takes all of your online accounts and passwords and puts them into one secure app, and then it syncs it to all of your devices. And from there, they securely autofilled all my personal info and passwords whenever I needed it. Never look for your wallet again when online shopping, because Dashlane will autofill all of your credit card info in just 1 click. And with the new year, new me energy, don't waste any time. Don't be fumbling around trying to find your wallet, because Dashlane will autofill everything out for you so you can get the self-help you need. I know I did, and I'm feeling a lot happier for it. All the while protecting your information from online scammers who are running rampant during this time of year. And it has this added bonus that you can place your IP in other major countries. So if a Netflix show ain't available in your country, you could switch it to that country, and voila. And the best thing of all, it's absolutely free for one device. So go get it. There's no excuse to not protect your data in 2020. Get on it, people. And even better, by clicking on the link in the description down below, you will get the premium version for free for an entire month. So you can see for yourself the peace of mind that it brings to your life. So don't delay. Get Dashlane today. Clicky the linky down below. Now back to the show. But here we go, ladies and gentlemen. The all-time Premier League side versus the all-time La Liga side. We're going to be doing it on legendary difficulty. CPU on CPU. I'm not going to touch anything. And they're going to be playing up for the Champions League final, because why the hell not? You're going to see both of these legendary sides stride out onto the pitch, and while that is happening, go ahead, vote them in the iThings on which team you think is going to come out on top here. I mean, like, statistically, if you look at all the ratings, it's probably going to be the La Liga side. They're very godly, but I'm rooting for the English side, boys. Let's do this, ladies and gentlemen. The battle of La Liga versus the Premier League is underway. Maradona charging down the line now. Where's it going to go? Takes it a little bit. Oh, keeps it in bounds. Fantastic. Ah. Scurried away, but still holds onto it. Now Lionel Messi onto it. He's going to get it over to Zinedine Zidane. Great block off by Rio Ferdinand. I thought that was going to arrow to the back of the net. Kenny Dalglish down the line to Ruud Gullit. Over to KDB. Back to Dalglish. KDB, he's got space here. He shoots. Oh, Eker. It will pick that one out. And both teams have a shot on target apiece. Gerrard, he's got Dalglish in front of him. Now in an offside position. He's got room here. Where's he going to go? Fake shots. Lays it off to Kenny Dalglish. Oh! And he hits it right at Iker Casillas. Very lucky the La Liga side to escape. Great spell of possession for the English boys. Held it for quite a while now. Oh, down the line, brilliant! To KDB, is he onside? Yes, he is. Look at that, Stevie G pulling the strings in the midfield. And then the Belgian assassin sneaks in between the lines and sends one home. Tip over, a little 1-2, Stevie G. Hits him with the ball roll, delightful. Then spots the run, waits it perfectly. And KDB, he is two-footed AF. All right, we got first blood. 33rd minute is the breakthrough. Can the La Liga side fight back? Do you think Maradona still thinks of himself as the greatest Argentinian player of all time? Speaking of which, Lionel Messi acres the space in front of him. He's going to attack that space. Is he going to cut inside? Puts it in the back post. Delicious! And the eternal rivals link up to equalize. And look at him, just sneak in and wait it perfectly to the back post. No one marking Cristiano Ronaldo. And he was always one of the easier goals that he's ever going to score. And just like that, Messi to Cristiano Ronaldo. What everyone came to see. In the battle of La Liga versus the Premier League, it is very close. You can see both sides have a goal apiece. The English side has 5 shots to Spain's 4. And they have 4 shots on target to Spain's 3. And possession is relatively close. I am excited because this is very much anyone's half. Once again, Cristiano Ronaldo and Messi linked up. Messi, he's got acres of space. Is he going to send in another brilliant cross? A killer cross maybe? Or is he just going to attack it? Zidane floats in. Messi spots him out. And there we go. The balding Zidane, 96 rated, swings his foot through it and puts La Liga on top. Unlucky, I think it goes through the legs of a couple defenders both times. You can see Virgil van Dijk is going to step into this. And yeah, just goes underneath him. Perfectly placed and clinical from Zinedine. And after being 1-0 up, the Brits are now down 1. Now Maradona, he's got space in front of him. No real runners in front of him though. He needs support here. Plays it on the line. Brilliant. And it is Rijkaard who makes it 3. Coming up from his CDM position. What is going on with the English defense? They are in absolute shambles. And the mustachioed villain might have just put it too far for the English side. Look at this mullet-to-mullet connection. Just was always skipping away from Virgil van Dijk, who could not close him down. Jurgen Klopp absolutely clutching for answers. It looked like they had this under control in the first half, but La Liga has taken over in the second. And it is only the 60th minute, and it is looking grim for the Premier League side. Uh-oh. They got runners ahead of him, laying it off to Rijkaard. What's he going to do here? Flips it up. Rio Ferdinand able to deal with it, but only as far as Zambrata, who plays it over to Maradona. Gets it over to Ronaldo, lays it off to Zidane. Oh, no. It's 4, and it is officially a genocide. What is going on? Complete and utter devastation in the second half from the La Liga boys. The Frenchman has pretty much put the final nail in the coffin. This one's done. 3 goals within 10 minutes. 2 of them by Zinedine Zidane. DVG, you know he's never going to give up. Ruud Gullit going down the line. Gets over to Kenny Dalglish. Fake shot. Excellent fake shot. Now running into the box. Fires! Oh! Not too far away. Definitely on target. We're in injury time now. This should pretty much be it. Kaká claims. And that is it, ladies and gentlemen. In the battle of La Liga versus the Premier League, it is an absolute sweep in both the sim portion as well as the live action portion. A 4-1 drubbing from the likes of Zinedine Zidane. And this one was always going to be tough. And I think very much like depth-wise, you probably have a better side with the English team, but just that top-end starting 11. The English side pretty much had to play a perfect game, and it was very much the reverse. And now you're going to have probably the greatest player ever to play in the Liga lift up the Champions League trophy. Congratulations to the La Liga fans. You are supreme. And if you want to see other leagues, other all-time leagues, you know what, vote up on the things on what you want to see next. But yeah, that's pretty much gonna conclude this experiment. Quick heads up to all my UK fans, I am heading over to the UK. Yes, the Fat Asian is coming to jolly old London. I'm going over there. I'm gonna be meeting up. Jared HD is gonna be there at the same time. I'm gonna try to meet a couple of other career mode YouTubers, as well as I'm gonna catch the game at Manchester United versus Watford on the 23rd, and then I'll probably be wandering around Liverpool the day after on the 24th. So if you live in any of these places, I'm actually looking for somewhere to crash. Hit me up on the Twitters or IG at BMOnus. And yeah, maybe let's meet up or something. And also, if you haven't already, this video was edited by the amazing man himself, Eric, aka URD. Go ahead and check out his channel over here. Subscribe if you haven't already. If you want other stuff from me, go ahead and click over here, Dinks Boost. The last experiment, yeah, that's good touch too. But that's gonna be it for me, BMOnus. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Remember, stay yourself, stay humble. Until next time, guys, stay thick.